The Sarasota area is one of the hottest relocation destinations in the state of Florida. With over 50 plus communities and 15 plus builders represented, it is almost impossible to choose what community is right for you. From the 400s to luxury with hurricane-rated homes, lower insurance costs, and zero flood zone worries, there's no reason why people are choosing new construction over resale, especially in this area in the state of Florida. Hi, I'm Ryan Zakos. I'm with Zakos Realty Design Group out of Sarasota, Florida. I'm sitting in my office here in downtown Venice. I have an office in downtown Sarasota. I was born and raised here in Sarasota, and I believe that we are the best way to relocate here to Southwest Florida, as I do know this area better than anyone. Let's dive into the video. First, I'm going to talk about geography. In this video, I'm going to talk about new construction from Lakewood Ranch down to Wellen Park. If you're looking at a map, you have Sarasota, which is a city sitting on the Gulf, just south of Tampa, St. Pete, and north of Naples and Fort Myers. It's a great location geographically. You kind of get removed from some of those big cities, but Sarasota is still very small regarding population, but it's not small in the amenities that Sarasota has to offer. Now, if you're looking at new construction or for new construction in this area, you're going to have to go east or south. So on a map in Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch is in two counties, in Sarasota County and Manatee County. The majority of Lakewood Ranch, it's 50 square miles, so it's a city in and of itself, is sitting in Manatee County, but there is a portion now, this waterside district, that exists in Sarasota County. So Lakewood Ranch is wonderful geographically because it gives you great proximity to Sarasota, downtown Sarasota, I-75, St. Pete, and Tampa. You have great access to airports and then all the amenities that Sarasota has to offer while not being too far from the beaches. As you go south, you're going to have some new construction communities that exist in East Sarasota. So if you get east of I-75, that's pretty much the only place you will find new construction in Sarasota. As you get further south, there's some master plan communities like Palmer Ranch and in North Venice that will be west of I-75, but it's a little bit more further south of where downtown would sit on a map. So I'm going to give you in this video 3 communities in Lakewood Ranch that I would target. I would give you 1 in East Sarasota, 1 in North Venice, and I'm going to give you 2 in Wellen Park. There are some pros and cons on a map, so depending on what you're looking for and what you're targeting, that's why I'm doing this video, to give you a good idea on what communities I would target if I were you based on the different locations. So now that we talked about geography, I'm going to talk a little bit about why you would choose new construction. People are choosing new construction mostly for the peace of mind and lower costs. So insurance on new construction is going to be, almost half of what it would be on a resale house, depending on the age of the resale and what is going on, if it's in a flood zone or whatnot. Most of all of new construction is not sitting in a flood zone, so that gives people peace of mind that their homes will not be flooded and there is no flood insurance associated with the cost of insuring those homes. Another thing that why people target new construction is going to be the amenities that new construction has to offer. A lot of these older communities that were built in the 50s, 60s, 70s didn't have large amenity centers. They were communities that were built maybe around a community pool, and that was really it. And that was even few and far between back in mid-centuries. Today's world, if you are retiring, you're relocating, or you're working from home, whatever your situation may be, a lot of people want access to wonderful amenities inside their own community. Right now, new construction, because it is more of a buyer's market, a lot of builders are offering crazy incentives, whether it's a reduction of the lot cost, whether it's incentives regarding design and architecture of the home, or even just straight cash back at closing. So there's a lot of flexibility going on, which is also making it more desirable for new construction. It's hard to compete on a resale market if new construction builders are just lowering the cost and hitting buyers with tons of incentives, incentivizing them to choose them, obviously, over these resale communities. Let's dive right in. I'm going to start at the very northeastern section of Lakewood Ranch. It's Star Farms. Star Farms is a wonderful community. It's a 1,500 home community that consists of multiple builders. The majority of the homes are built by D.R. Horton, but there is a large section of homes that are built by West Bay. Then there are some custom home builders that exist in Star Farms, which I think is very unique, and that's kind of what I like about the community. You have very modest townhomes from D.R. Horton starting in the 300s, attached villas by D.R. Horton, to single-family homes that are multi-generational, large single-family homes by D.R. Horton, all the way up to 5,000 plus square foot custom homes that are $2 million plus from the Lee Wetheringtons and John Cannons of the world, and spectacular homes in one community. And I think that's really interesting, as those price points of those homes elevate some of those more affordable homes of D.R. Horton within the same community. One thing that I think is a unique selling proposition for Star Farms that is very, very rare, and I don't even see it in any other community really, is that there are different sections of Star Farms and different amenity centers. There's 4 different amenity centers within Star Farms that kind of cater to different lifestyles. So you have a amenity center and a section of the community that is targeted toward those paired villas, which is going to be targeted toward the more active, older adult lifestyle. You'll have tennis, pickleball, resort style pool just within that one little section of the community. But then there is one resort style amenity center that exists for the whole entire community that anyone could have access to, with a resort style pool, lap pool, amazing fitness center. There's even a performance fitness center. They're working on building currently a poolside restaurant and bar, cafe. There's a ton of stuff going forward in the community. If you're talking about living in a community that is affordable but living like in a resort, Star Farms could be that option for you. Again, starting in the 300s, working its way all the way up to 2 million. So there's something for everyone within Star Farms. They're also putting a school right in that community as well. So the school district is going to be wonderful for young families if you have children that are looking to attend a school close by. Great option, great school district, and a wonderful community with tons of amenities and things to do. The con of the community, in my opinion, is the actual geographical location. It is a little bit more removed from everything that Lakewood Ranch has to offer in infrastructure. So it's probably 15 minutes or so from Lakewood Ranch Main Street, a little bit further from Waterside, which is the other Main Street area for Lakewood Ranch, and the Sarasota County side, a good little pizza shop and stuff like that they're putting in. So a lot of the stuff, because of the amount of people that are moving to this area, they are building out around it. The next community I'm going to talk about is Azario, which is just a little bit south, a little bit more west, but essentially just a couple miles down the road is Azario from Star Farms. Azario is a more elevated version of Star Farms regarding its prestige as more of a golf and country club. So there is a championship 18-hole golf course in Azario. It's a Taylor Morrison product. It's an Esplanade product. So just that by itself, Taylor Morrison and the Esplanade have their own accolades and their own prestige. It's a wonderfully gated community with beautiful landscaping and a beautiful, beautiful golf course. The one thing that I think is really unique about Azario that I absolutely love is the fact that you are not required to have golf bundled in the community. So the way they do it within these Esplanade communities is you can choose to have a golf deeded lot or a non-golf deeded lot. So the non-golf deeded lots have no option for golf. They just don't get golf in their home package. But the golf deeded lots are required to pay the golf membership, but it is lumped into the deed of the home. So I actually like that, because knowing what you're purchasing when you buy into the community, and you're not purchasing golf if you don't want golf. So you can live in this awesome golf and country club with resort style pool, lap pool, poolside tiki bar. They even have a day spa there. They have wonderful tennis and pickleball, and obviously golf, a great golf facility. So there's so much going on in Azario. It's a wonderful resort style, amenity rich community that I would definitely target if I were you. Now, the good thing about not having golf is your HOA could start in the 300s if you're choosing a non-golf lot. And obviously it'd be double that if you're looking at including the golf into your home purchase. Azario itself has villas options starting in the 400s, and then single family homes probably starting in the 600s for some of their smaller single family home options. But again, a great community and something I would target if you're looking for more of that luxurious, prestigious golf and country club type feel in Lakewood Ranch. Next community in Lakewood Ranch, there's a ton of stuff obviously between that new construction. There's the Polta communities, Lennar communities. There's tons of different stuff going on in Lakewood Ranch. There's even a 55 plus community that just opened up, Del Webb. So there's tons of stuff in Lakewood Ranch that are options that could fit your lifestyle. But obviously for the sake of this video, I'm just going to give you 3 in Lakewood Ranch and then move on. So the last one I'm going to talk about is going to be a community in Waterside. This is one of the newest upcoming communities. It's called Shellstone. It's in Waterside. So what I love about this community, and I wanted to feature something in Waterside, was its actual geographical location. The reason why I think you should consider it is because it is the closest to downtown Sarasota. It is the closest to the beach regarding most of the communities in Lakewood Ranch that are out there for sale right now. It is a wonderful community regarding the builders. Homes by Town is a phenomenal builder, and then there are some custom builders that are building in there as well. Homes start at a modest $600,000. HOA is a little bit higher because it's not as big of a community. Star Farms at $1,500. I think Azario is going to end up around $1,400. Shellstone will have right around 600 to 700 homes. It's all said and done. So because if it's a smaller community, the HOA will be a little bit higher. It'll probably be double what Star Farms would be. Right around $400 for the HOA in Shellstone. It is a non-gated community. The communities in Waterside are not gated in the Sarasota County side. So that's something that, if you really want something that's gated, that's something that would remove that from you. But again, the amenities are going to be incredible. The community itself is just being launched, so you can still get some great value. You could have great options regarding pricing. They're negotiating heavily on what the lots are and how you can get into them, and then obviously all the different architectural and design incentives that the builders are offering there in Shellstone it's wonderful. So Shellstone, considered if you're looking purely on geography and you still want an amenity-rich community done by a wonderful builder. Love the idea that you could have a golf cart, take it into Waterside, go to the downtown area of Waterside, grab a drink at Good Liquid, or there's a couple wonderful restaurants that have opened up in the last couple years there in Waterside. It's a wonderful place to walk and hang out, grab ice cream at Kilwins or whatever it may be. So wonderful area, great proximity to Waterside, great proximity to downtown Sarasota, and obviously the closest proximity to the beach. Regarding Lakewood Ranch communities, I would definitely target Shellstone, put it on the radar if you're looking for something. Homes again start around the 600s in that community as well. So if we're going to continue to go south, there are some number of communities that are being built in East Sarasota, east of I-75. I'm going to highlight one, and that's Sky Ranch. Is something that I would consider if I were you. Again, wonderful school district. It's a Taylor Morrison product. Lennar Homes in there, as well as some custom builders that are building in there as well. Most of the community is Taylor Morrison. There's an Esplanade section of Sky Ranch. So if you want to stick within that Esplanade product, it's not golf, but it is an Esplanade product. So again, it will have its own amenity section, its own gated section within the community. They're building out future amenity centers for Esplanade as we speak. So they're going to have some wonderful offerings there. But the main community amenity center is spectacular. It's called The Hub. Everything from sports fields to a wonderful fitness center, resort style pool, splash pad, game room. It just opened probably within the last 4 or 5 months now, but very popular. People are very excited about it, and it's a great community. And obviously Taylor Morrison's a good product. So they have everything from more affordable style homes, like Casilla, starting in the 400s, to villas in Esplanade, and then obviously single family homes in Esplanade going up all the way up to, again, the custom homes, which are million, 2 million plus easy. Wonderful community. You're right off of Clark. What I like about being in that proximity is that Clark Road takes you straight into Stickney Point, which is the south bridge of Siesta Key. So in 15-20 minutes you could be on Siesta Key while getting new construction and not being far removed from downtown Sarasota and all that has to offer as well. So if you're looking to be in Sarasota and want new construction, I would target Sky Ranch. Something to consider to look at there. Now going further south is going to be North Venice. North Venice is one of the most underrated areas for new construction that exists currently, in my opinion. That North Venice, Nokomis area, it's a great hotspot for new construction. So you have Talon Preserve right there in the south side of Palmer Ranch. But for this video, I'm going to talk about a community called Vistera. I think it's a very unique selling proposition in the fact that there are 3 different builders. It's a smaller community, but still going to have very good amenities. They actually have a cool bike sharing program that they offer within the community too, which I thought was a kind of a cool selling point. But what I do like about it is that you have Neil, which is a very good builder in the area, coupled with MI, and then David Weekley as well. So MI and David Weekley are good builders in and of themselves. David Weekley is probably the smallest form of builder out of the other 3, but David Weekley, again, builds a great product. MI builds a great product. And then Neil is very well known for the products that they build. They have even a signature series, which is an elevated version from what they do in other communities. So Vistera is something that what I think is really unique about it is that you can be on Venice Island at the beach in less than 15 minutes from Vistera. It's only 7 miles, I believe, from Vistera to the beach. So you have great proximity to Venice Island, downtown historic Venice, which is kind of its own cool thing. It's one of the only areas in the whole entire country where you can walk from downtown, historic downtown, to the public beach without crossing a bridge. The downtown is on the island shared with the beach. So, just right down the road from Venice Ave, a mile away is the Venice Public Beach. Venice has tons of beach accesses from the South Jetty all the way down to Casperson. There's tons of beach accesses, cool, different, unique aspects of the beach, known for its shelling. So it's got a lot going on. But then also Vistera is so close to I-75, so you can be at UTC, University Town Center, for shopping, retail, restaurants within 15 minutes, downtown Sarasota within 20-25 minutes. So I love it because of the 3 different builders. You have different architectural style. It doesn't feel cookie cutter. It's a smaller community, but still offering wonderful amenities. So Vistera is something that I would target if I were you, if you're looking for new construction in that North Venice Nokomis. I do, again, think that this is an underrated area for new construction in the whole entire area because of the proximity to the beach. Very rarely can you find new construction within 5 miles or so to the beach. And there are numerous communities in this area that are within 5 miles to the beach that are new construction, out of a flood zone, and get all the perks of that new construction stuff. So consider Vistera, and then obviously reach out if you're interested in other North Venice communities that we can show you. Would love to be a resource on that side. Now, Wellen Park. Wellen Park, if you're looking for Lakewood Ranch, but want to be a little bit more removed, not in the traffic or the high population stuff, don't really care about the city amenities, but want the new construction and all the amenities that new construction communities have, Wellen Park might be a great option. Wellen Park has its own little town center, just like Lakewood Ranch does, and it's wonderful. It's beautiful. Restaurants, ice cream. There's a large lake. You can walk around, trails galore, all of that, and, you know, worth considering if you are looking for that master plan community. I'm going to give you 2 communities in Wellen Park. The first I absolutely love. It's a 55+ community. If I was in that stage of my life and was looking to retire and want to live in a very, very social community that is very activity forward, Brightmoor is a place I would consider. It's a 55+ community right next to Cool Today Park, right next to Wellen Park's downtown town center. So you have great proximity where you could ride your bike over, watch an Atlanta Braves spring training game, ride your bike over and grab lunch over there in the Wellen Park downtown area. But Brightmoor itself, it's a Mattamy product, very reasonably priced homes. I actually like Mattamy. To me, Mattamy is one of the best affordable home builders in Florida. You get great quality for the price point. It's really unparalleled in a lot of ways. Like the D.R. Horton's Lennar, you can kind of see that it's a good affordable product, but you can see that fall off regarding the finishes of the home. Think Mattamy, when you walk into a Mattamy home and you see the quartz countertops and the luxury vinyl flooring and the things that they're doing to finish the home at pretty close costing to a Lennar and D.R. Horton, it becomes a very unique selling proposition in of itself. Cool thing I like about Brightmoor is it's very pickleball heavy. If you're into pickleball, they have 9 pickleball courts. They actually have a stadium court that they're building in Brightmoor, which is really cool. But it's going to have a cafe, bar. It's going to have everything that a amenity rich 55+ community would have: resort style pool, lap pool, pickleball, fitness centers, trails. It's going to have everything, and it'll be a fun little community to live in if that's something you're targeting. Then the last community I want to talk about in Wellen Park is going to be Wellen Park Golf and Country Club. This is a Lennar product. It's very similar to, if you're familiar with the area, they built Sarasota National, then they built Lakewood National, and now they're building Calusa and Lakewood Ranch as well. Lennar is doing a really good job at elevating their product for these golf and country club style communities. What I like about it is if you're looking for a very affordable condo, there's an option for you there. If you're looking for a larger single family home, there's an option for you there. So whether your price point or what you're looking for in lifestyle, Wellen Park Golf and Country Club can offer an amenity rich community just like the Lakewood Nationals or Sarasota Nationals. Will be very activity driven. They'll have their restaurants, and the golf course is already completed. The golf course is a spectacular golf course. I really enjoy playing it. So you get the golf bundled into that as well. So if you're looking for that bundled golf in a country club type feeling, affordable price point, then Wellen Park Golf and Country Club is something you should consider. I wanted to pop in and give you the 7 hottest communities that are selling, that are being offered right now from Lakewood Ranch to Wellen Park. I hope this video gives you some good insight. Obviously, there are 50+ communities in the whole entire area, 15+ builders. So if you're looking for a more affordable home and a more affordable builder to a luxury builder, I can be a resource for you. I highly recommend using a realtor for your new construction purchase. I know that's a misconception that you could get a better deal on new construction if you go on yourself. That is not true. We have great relationships with these builders reps, and we're able to negotiate incentives that you may or may not be able to get on your own. So I highly recommend using a realtor that has experience in the communities that you're looking at, as they have, like I have personal relationships with these reps in all these communities, and I could go and offer and ask them for things that they want to keep me happy. So I'll keep bringing my clients back to them, obviously, right? So definitely utilize us, and there is only upside for you on that. And we would love to be a resource for you. Again, just shoot us a text, shoot us a call if you have any questions at all. I hope to talk to you soon. Thanks. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video. I just want to pop on real quick and tell you a little bit about who I am and who we are here at Zackos Realty and Design Group. I'm Ryan Zackos, as you heard throughout the video. I was born and raised here in Sarasota. I currently live with my family in Lakewood Ranch. Started this firm with my father about 8 years ago or so. We have an office in downtown Sarasota and downtown Venice. He actually lives on Venice Island. My father relocated here from Michigan, and it was his first career out of college at Michigan State, was a police officer here in Sarasota County at the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. My mom relocated here from New Jersey when she was actually a child. So they have both relocated here from out of state, but it afforded me the opportunity to actually be born and raised here. So I spent my first 18 years living in Sarasota proper. And then now with my family, we live in Lakewood Ranch. I absolutely love everything about the Gulf Coast of Florida. I've worked in St. Pete. I've worked in Tampa. I lived in Sarasota. My parents currently live in Venice Island. I have sold a lot of stuff in Wellen Park. I'm passionate about this area, and I think that it offers an unbelievable lifestyle that is unparalleled to anything else in the state of Florida, let alone the country. I do think that being born and raised here, it provides me the opportunity to provide insight into communities, into areas that a lot of agents don't know. There are a lot of agents, there's 10,000 plus agents here locally, and a lot of those agents actually aren't from here or haven't lived here that very long at all. So being from here, I have had the privilege of building relationships with tons and tons of vendors in every industry you could think of, but then also just having that intimate knowledge of each community and each area, whether it's a pocket of Sarasota or a pocket of Venice or Lakewood Ranch, whatever that consists. So I do think that I can provide that value in great detail for you and help you in understanding what your relocation goals are and helping you achieve that in what kind of home and community you want to ultimately be in. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions at all. I would love to be a resource for you, and I hope I can meet you one day. Thanks. Talk to you soon.